Hello, welcome to today's video. We are on page 36 of the Alfred's All-in-One Book 2. The name of this piece is Waltz Time, a piano solo, and we are being introduced or reminded about tempo marks. So the word tempo is an Italian word. It means the rate of speed or how fast or slow to play music. Words indicating how fast or slow to play music are called tempo marks, which we usually find at the top left part of the music, just where we start playing, just under the title usually, or just at the first measure above it. So here are some of the most important tempo marks. We have allegro, which means quickly, happily, or fast. Moderato, moderately. Andante means walking tempo or just a regular tempo. And of course, adagio is slow tempo. So the word moderato is sometimes used with one of the other words, such as allegro, moderato, which means moderately fast. And that does happen sometimes in music. Our tempo for today is moderato, which is kind of like an andante piece. Okay? Let's go ahead and take a look at our rhythm. Our rhythm is in 3/4 time. We're going to go ahead and clap the rhythm. Ready? On our lap. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, release. Okay, very good. Let's go ahead now, and we're going to play, and we're going to say some of the note names. It appears that it is possible to say the note names or the interval names. Please review all of the intervals in the right hand, the harmonic intervals. The first measure has E and G as our third, to be played staccato. The third measure has F and G as a second, staccato. And then again at measure 5. Once again, thirds at measure number 7. And the same as measure number 8. Continuing on, measure number 9, still thirds. Okay, 11 seconds again there, and then the last couple of measures repeats the thirds, and then that dotted half note is a third. Let's go ahead and play these notes. Ready? Placing our hands in middle C position. 1, 2, 3. C, third, C, B, A, B, second, B, A, G, B, second, G, A, B, C, third, G, third, G, third, C, B, A, B, second, B, A, G, B, second, G, A, B, C, third, 2, 3, release. There you have it. There's our performance of that piece. Take notice that the dynamics do change every now and then. At the beginning, we start off at piano. We do have a crescendo and decrescendo, which is called messa di voce, between or on measures. Let's see, we have here measures 6 and 7, and then once again we see it again at the very end of the piece. Let's go ahead and listen to this piece one more time, paying special attention to the articulations. Remember, staccato is supposed to be separate, short, and detached, but not loud as an accent. Try not to play them accented. They are supposed to still remain at the dynamic at present. Let's go ahead and listen to this piece one more time, paying special attention to the dynamics. Starting at piano. The piano actually is for the left hand, the right hand, and take a look at the left hand, which has the melody. That is mezzo forte. So that's a good indicator of how to separate the dynamics with both hands. Here we go. Mezzo forte for the right hand, and then set piano for the right hand. Melody is here in the left hand. 1, 2, 3. Okay, don't forget the separations between those legato little phrases. And let's go ahead and talk about now putting it together with the metronome. Keep your metronome at 60. If you want to increase the tempo once you feel comfortable, go ahead and do so. Another thing about playing our notes here, it is important that we understand where the fingers play, because we do have skips every now and then. Be mindful of those skips when they occur, such as between measures 4 and 5, from G to B. If you need to write in some fingerings of 4 to 2 to remind you about those skips, please do so. And of course, between measures 7 and 8, we have 1 to 4, lift, and then back to 1. Let's do one more run through. Here we go. It says to bring out the left hand melody. If you want to repeat this piece with an octave higher, you may also do so. 1, 2, 3. When you do crescendo, immediately make sure that you decrescendo afterwards and don't keep it at that high tempo, or that high dynamic. Okay, so this is our example of waltz time. Please practice well, and we will see you at next lesson.